Hello! Welcome to the Maniverse. Today, I'm super excited. We're gonna watch my favorite superhero, the Hulk. We're watching She-Hulk today. I've been waiting this for a long time. Hulk, my favorite superhero. I'm wearing the green shirt. He's easily my favorite, always has been. And I'm super excited for this show. It's getting great reviews. And there's so much to talk about with the Hulk. And I'm one of those people who actually really likes Smart Hulk for a lot of different reasons. I like all the forms of Hulk. I like seeing Hulk evolve and grow and morph. I hope we do eventually go back to super strong Hulk, but that's the Hulk. This is She-Hulk, and this is the first episode. And let's just get into it, man. I always love these the Marvel Studio openers. It's gonna turn green, right? It's better to turn green. I'm very upset. No, it's red. The Marvel Studios is red. Why?
What is the responsibility of those with power? Do they merely have an obligation to refrain from the misuse of that power? Or do they have a duty to protect them from very real consequences? But today, you, the jury, can prove that's not the case.
More smiles.
Show them that they will be held accountable, because those with the most power have the most to answer for.
And you win the case.
To a paralegal over another lawyer?
You didn't believe I was
Okay,
gonna
this
tell
is
her.
unprofessional.
That was so good. It was so good. Seriously? How you up with the Savage Jen Walters?
I don't know who Jen Walters
Savage
is.
Jen Walters.
Fuck.
Yes, come on. It's amazing. It's so great. Jen, there
Oh,
is
her-
a reason
oh, her
why
name
you
is
were
Jen
handpicked
Walters.
to go against my little baby Genius is going to be a district attorney one day.
Maybe
Jen Walters.
one day, but right now I just need to. Yeah, about that. It's true. I am a Hulk, and I'm guessing you're not going to be able to focus on this
I love it.
lawyer show until you know all about that. So, let me get you up to speed. A few months ago, I went on a road trip with my cousin Bruce.
Yeah, and my arm started to heal, and no one thought it was actually.
Yes, that Bruce.
It's all because, I made this little device. And what's up with this? Cheetos and chopsticks?
That's smart.
So you don't get
I
Cheeto
like that.
fingers.
Oh, that's really smart.
You're not the only genius in the family. Steve Rogers did not have a girlfriend before he went into the service.
Do not speak ill of the
The
dead.
History Channel. So he becomes Captain America, and from that moment on, a symbol of America, he is rushed to the front lines, he becomes a war hero. Then he is frozen in ice, right? So it
You don't
seems
know.
like he was pretty.
You don't know what was happening.
All you're doing is repeating it.
Captain America was a virgin.
The fuck? Ah. Oh. Oh god, I hate blood, man, especially on the wrist. It's the second show in a row. Stop doing that. So he's like,
Get away from me. Get away!
oh man. But he can control it now. He doesn't. I still don't really get how the new Hulk, how Banner Hulk, should we call him Banner Hulk? How he like he said he can control it with the device, but she just ran away from him. Yeah, I don't blame her, bro. But he could. Yeah, he turned into a Hulk. He's safe, I guess. Everyone else is in danger now. I gotta be honest. It already feels like the pacing is a little too quick. Like, like this, like shows used to be like 20 episodes long, but because they're now like 6 or even 9 episodes, you still get this feeling of like things are in a rush. A scene that should be 10 seconds longer, it's cut. You feel it.
Oh, girl, what happened to you?
Girl, what happened?
He does not care about you.
You do not need him.
Yeah, guys
Or them.
guys would not do this with each other.
Guys, I'm here. Take these.
This is a total girl thing.
Cleaned up. I don't need
No
you to
group
put
of
makeup on
guys
me.
would be like, yo, what girl did this to you? Let's clean you up.
I have to call my cousin to get me. Can I?
Girl. Now she looks like a pimp.
Waiting for my ride.
What's your name?
I think my boyfriend's just.
Oh, come on. Where you going? Let us keep you
Hey,
company.
we're just being friendly.
Yeah, where you going? So what? You too good to talk to us?
All right. Those guys were dicks. That's like every girl's dream, isn't it? To be able to do that to guys. Yeah, it's my dream too. It's everyone's dream. I'd be the Hulk if I can control it. Yeah, I'd be down. It's interesting how in the first scene, she was talking about how power is a responsibility. And maybe that's something she learned throughout the show for herself. You know, that like, because she gets this power, it's a responsibility that she can't avoid.
Good morning. Sorry, I thought I'd get a little work done.
You're Hulk again. Beach
Man,
house.
it is so
lab.
good to see Hulk
Yeah,
have his like
Tony built it for me
normal
a few years ago.
scenes.
Tony Stark.
Oh, right.
He used to joke that. You okay?
Ah, Tony, we miss you.
First, we got to deal with you.
So it's the cars after the
What happened
Hulk.
to me?
That's funny.
I changed.
Girl, you the Hulk now.
Look, I'm sorry. I tried to warn you. You got a lethal dose of gamma radiation.
Lethal? As in I'm gonna die?
There's more to it that I'm going to explain.
That is not the sentence to take a pause on, Bruce.
Okay. Look. You and I. we share a
Bad
rare combination
choice of
genetic
words.
I was able to use it to completely heal my arm.
Oh. Because I'm better than you?
It's just basically different.
No, she's better.
In conclusion, my arm is healed, and now I'm able to be my fully integrated self
Oh.
again.
Oh. Interesting.
Smart hole.
Well, it's pretty smug to call yourself smart.
Wait,
I
why
didn't come up with it.
You use it.
Why
Applied
she have a
endorsement.
healing
Don't lawyer
factor?
me.
Wait,
So,
how
Now
whoa,
that
wait.
I've actually
Why
analyzed
can't the
blood
Hulk
samples-
heal his arm? Why can she can't? We need an explanation for that. I already love this show because it's such a real world take. If you really did become the Hulk, it's just like, yo, I just got a job. Like, I don't need this
I
right
know
now.
This is hard to hear, but you're gonna have to change the way. This is a multi-year journey you're about to embark on coming to terms with being the Hulk. 10 years, give or take.
15
Our
years?
top priority is to control when you turn.
I don't know. I think Bruce kind
But
of
the point was to prevent
has a
me
tendency
from
to
turning into a
overanalyze
Hulk.
things.
Bruce!
Dude, Bruce, you go too hard, man.
It feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die. You have a plan B for that?
Nope.
No?
Bruce, what's your problem, man? Just like start it.
Kill me? Come on!
No. Why? Yes.
Easy, girl. Easy.
Why are you talking to me like I'm a stray horse? Yeah?
Wait, you're still Jen? Right now.
Yeah?
Oh.
And I'm conscious.
You don't have another guy to wrestle with for 10 years.
Cool.
Bruh. You know, that's...
It's just me. The first time, it was so
So why is she
intense,
different?
barely
I need to
remember
know.
what was happening, but
Bruh.
it's like... It's a... Yeah, it kind of seems like I'm done here.
Haha, not so fast. Or Natasha, for a little while, would tell me a lullaby.
Walk me through how that worked again.
I don't have a great explanation for it.
Okay, it's...
One time, I was stuck as the other guy for over 2 years. That was in outer space.
No, I can't stay like this for 2 years.
Whoa. You have so much more to learn about being a Hulk. I don't think you have thought through how dangerous this level of power is. Do you know the damage?
No, she
you
needs to
cause?
slow down, you
I
know?
mean, one mistake, one freak out is literally life or death.
Okay, I'll be careful.
You can't be emotional. Forget Hulk rage. Just regular anger means death and destruction for everything and everyone around you. And I'm telling you, when people start seeing you as a monster that never goes away.
She's a girl. They won't see her as a
Teach me
monster.
how to Hulk.
Man, it sucks. The episode's already halfway done.
First, we're gonna practice some mindfulness with a few
But
yoga
I love all the
techniques.
scenes with
Wow, I never
Bruce.
thought you'd be until Namaste.
Imagine like we went from like the first Hulk with like
Accept the
Eric
situation
Bana
you're in.
Oh, I
going
thought it was
crazy
acting like that
to
now.
this. It's crazy.
Gross, Jen, I'm your cousin. Just close your eyes and breathe, all right?
Wow.
Why don't you get some rest and we'll change tactics in the morning?
He's so funny now. He's like kind of a dick. Oh no.
Jeez, what the hell? No, a normal amount of rage.
You do revert back to Gen form when you sleep.
Was the air horn really necessary?
For comedy, absolutely.
Where does he buy clothes? That's a good question. That's always what I want to know. I hope they explain why she's so much. Oh. Wait, that's gonna hit someone?
Very good.
Just trying to show you how it's done.
I'm shown.
You know?
He's like, you're doing it different than me. I didn't know you could do it like that. She's twirled and shit.
It's easy.
Little punk!
Dick, move.
Completely.
I'm clearly nailing it at all of these things.
Where does he get the money for all this?
You built this bar by hand?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, me
Oh.
and Tony. Well, Tony mostly drank. Just sat around complaining about Steve.
I would love to see that.
Steve.
Oh
It was a good
man.
time during a hard time.
Damn.
To a good
I forgot
time
how
and
close
hard
they
time.
were. They never really got into the fallout, so I'm so happy they got into it. You know? Jesus Christ.
Breath, no judgment.
So when do you think I can leave
Let's just
here?
focus on each day as they come, Jen.
I mean, I legitimately do have a life to get back to.
I know I've been pushing you through a lot, but being a superhero is a trial by fire.
Bruce, I'm not gonna be a superhero.
What else you gonna do as a Hulk?
Return to my career that I have spent years building. Use my law degree that I am still paying off a fortune in student loans for.
It's not one or the other, Jen. I am trying to show you that we can live between what we want and what is. But we can't pretend like we are two of the few people on Earth that can actually protect her. Which is why we have to make sure of your ability to tolerate distress and regulate your emotions, especially your anger.
Well, here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time. But when I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day.
That shit happens to me too.
I will get
Happens to everyone.
emotional or difficult or might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you. So all of this just feels like projecting a lot of shit onto me.
Man, she is not nice sometimes.
No, I'm doing this.
Okay, this is completely new territory.
You guys have outgrown your binder,
I
cuz.
think she just
Love you,
I think
Bruce,
she
but I'm
just
going
gets
home.
angry at different things than him.
All right.
You know, I think they both get angry,
I'm
but
gonna borrow the Jeep.
other
Take
things
it
make
to
them
LA, and you
different
can take it out of my
things. So he's
face.
assuming the same things that make him angry make her angry,
This is
which
all I've been
aren't.
thinking about, Bruce. I did your dialectical.
Like it or not, you're now a superhero. And who's gonna protect the world if it isn't people like us?
Are you quoting
Man.
a comic book right now? I'm sorry, the idea of being a superhero
You have no
is
choice.
not appealing to me. I'm not you, And I'm not gonna become you. I don't need to join some secret government contractor squad and have my
I
entire
get that.
life taken away from me.
My life wasn't taken away.
Really? Oh, so you didn't wind up alone? Hiding away on some remote beach with no friends, no relationships, never seeing your family, and definitely not dealing with a decade's worth of trauma? Why would you want that for me, Bruce? You're a cautionary tale.
That's the price you have to pay for keeping the world safe.
It's not wrong that I am choosing to help people in the way that I've always wanted to.
I spent a lifetime running from this aspect of myself. Half of your being is no way to live. Trust me.
Goodbye.
Okay.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm asking you to reconsider.
Done. Yes, I've reconsidered. I'm still leaving.
Jen, don't you dare. I'm serious.
You're not the only one!
What, you think you can just say a bunch of mean things like that and then take off?
Yes! I learned it from you.
See, Jen? You're doing the best you can, and you can do better.
Enough dialectical behavioral bullshit!
It's hard to have sympathy for her, I guess, just by the way she's acting. She's like a law clerk, but she's acting really immature way. She's legitimately angry right now.
For the record, I really didn't want to do this. Okay, I wanted to do it a little. Why wouldn't you listen to someone who's been through all this before?
Because we're different people!
Lunkhead!
Dummy! Yeah!
Yeah, I think she kind of deserves all this. I don't feel good saying that, but she kind of does. Like, she just needs to chill out and not chill out, but like this guy's been through. He saved the world, and she's like treating him like shit.
My bar!
Sorry.
Yo, I'm getting angry.
So if you want to go back to your life as a lawyer, call me anytime.
Thank you, Bruce. Thanks for everything. And I'm sorry that I said a bunch of harsh but very true things.
Wow, an apology that still doubles down on a thing you're apologizing for. That's very lawyerly.
Yeah, I'm a much better lawyer than I am a Hulk.
Now who's smug?
They're not making her sympathetic.
You change your mind. Door never closes.
Thanks. See you at
Yeah, I get it.
dinner.
It's family. When it's family, it's different. You know.
And you know. Basically, I was right and Bruce was wrong. And I never have to be a Hulk. Okay.
Something tells me
So
that's
now
not
I'm
what's
gonna
gonna
go win this
happen.
case. Lawyer show.
I ask you to look only.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Do your thing. Oh. Right now in front of everybody? Yes. Come on. Civic duty. Jen, come on. Oh, God, I really like this outfit. Jen. Shoes. Right. Thank you. Okay.
Who the hell are you?
Jennifer Walters, attorney at law.
This woman just came from nowhere and just started, like, what? She just came from nowhere, like.
Wanna know who's that girl? Come on. He's that girl.
I'm ready to give my closing argument now.
Who's that girl?
It's just so sad. Steve Rogers did so much for his country and he never got to experience sex. Did you see that ass? Like, that ass did not deserve to die a virgin. It's like so sad.
Steve Rogers is not a virgin. He lost his virginity to a girl in 1943 on the USO tour.
Yes, I knew it.
You're not drunk?
Captain America!
Okay, that was kind of weird. Is that? I guess I never thought about it. So that's She-Hulk episode one. Um, I really liked it. Uh, there's it's the first episode, getting things together, but we just basically uh, it was basically like it was a flashback, but the whole episode was a flashback. So it was really from the beginning, and we got to know who she is, and um, she's just like a normal person. What if a normal person got superhero powers? Who and she is part of his family, so it's like it makes everything different when it's someone in your family, and you see the things that they went through, and you're like, I don't want to go through what that person went through, because it's like, it's family. It's like you want to learn when you're in family, you want to learn from each other's mistakes a lot more. So it's like, which is why there's always tension in families. They're just cousins, but still. Um, so I kind of get her reaction in that way. It's I didn't like it that she was like so negative with him, considering everything he's gone through is insane. It's like it's absolutely insane what he's been through. I mean, he was on another planet as like the Hulk for like 2 years, killing people in a gladiator. He saved the world from Thanos. Like everything he's been through is absolutely insane. And for her to sum it up like that, like it was all bad or something. Like there's a good chance without him the world would be over. So I didn't like that. But Bruce didn't like it either. That's why they fought. But she still doubled down at the end, so I'm kind of upset about that, I guess. Um, but the CGI, everyone likes to complain about CGI, but it's something that doesn't really affect things that much for me. But the CGI here was perfect. I don't know why people are always like, "Oh, the CGI." Boo, boo." I'm like, it looked great. She looked great. It's just really cool seeing a human be bigger and green and just like acting as a real person. That's just really cool. And I hope we see more of that in movies and shows. Um, I also really like seeing Bruce take off his glasses and just like act more, and you can tell it's Bruce. Um, but I really like that. I really want to know why she's stronger than him. Like she healed his arm, and she can control. She doesn't have an alter ego, so I need to. You know, her explanation was that she was a woman, so she's better at controlling her anger. I hope we have a better answer than that. I mean, that's just her. I mean, if that's really the case, that's kind of upsetting because it's like no one knows how these things works. So it's like, you could have a show, if you reverse the sexes, and then Bruce was like, I can handle my anger better because I'm a guy. Everyone, I wouldn't like that either. I would be like, come on. Like, I think I hope the show gets into that a little bit because it's important for the character. But I think different things make them angry. So what makes Bruce angry is different than what makes her angry. So the way he was challenging her was things that would make him angry, but it wouldn't make her angry. So he wasn't testing her, I think, in the best way because he's a guy, he doesn't know everything. But I don't like thinking about the differences between men and women. Obviously we're different, but I don't like getting into it. I like thinking about people. I like thinking about character. And when they get into a men versus women kind of debate, I think it kind of waters down things. It kind of dilutes it. And, I think things are the best when they're characters. Steve Rogers and Bruce Banner are different people, and different things make them angry too, because they're different people, so like it's just like gets in the way of a story, I think, in a lot of ways, because no one really maybe 1,000 years from now they'll do tons of research on what is the actual difference between men and women, but we don't know. There's some women that are whatever. I hate talking about this. Um, but I thought the show was great. Again, I feel like I really think shows like this need to be at least 12 episodes, at least. Um, because I know they're trying to save money because of CGI, and they have Marvel has so much content they want to go through, so many characters, so like they want to shorten down the time so they can get to other things too. I get that. But I can take these off, I think. No, whatever. But like you can feel it in the shows that they have to be a little rushed. And here, it didn't feel that rushed, but you can kind of feel it that, and when you watch a show that's 20 episodes, or at least six, every like you watch a show and you're like, oh, okay, everything is going at the pace it needs to go. But I really liked this episode. I thought it was great. I really liked the callbacks to Iron Man, and how it affected Bruce. And I really, really hope we see Bruce again. And I really hope that we see him kind of go back to being crazy, angry Hulk, even though he's been trying really hard to integrate into society. I hope that they get into the idea that anger is sometimes a good thing, and sometimes it's power. Anger is power. It's just a matter of in what direction you put it in. And because of the Hulk, because of his anger and and that the strength that he got from it, he was able to do incredible things and save a lot of people, literally half the population of the universe. So I hope they kind of get into that. I don't expect it in this show. I think this show is going to be her accepting that Bruce was right and that she has a power and a responsibility, but it's also going to be her balancing both. But damn, I really wish she just respected Bruce more. I don't like that she was talking shit about him. This guy is like perfect. He's like the perfect person. He's like that just kind of irked me a lot. Um, but yeah, like it's awesome. So it was great. See you in the next episode.